What is going on, guys, and welcome back for another video. I know that I have been taking a little leave of absence there, but we are back with another good review. We're going to be reviewing the Kylin RTA by VandyVape, and also we'll talk a little bit about the absence and everything that's been going on. So stick around, guys, and I'm going to be showing you this awesome RTA by VandyVape. Stick around. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around. Now, like I said, today we're going to be taking a look at the Kylin RTA by VandyVape. I'm going to give you the goods, the bads, the uglies. Now, there are some things about this RTA that I really enjoy, and there are some things about it that just royally bug me, almost to the point where I don't use it as often as I thought I would. Everyone, you guys know by now, I am primarily an RDA vapor. That's what I like. It's just the preference that I have. But this is a very good RTA. It's just, you'll see in the cons once we get there, some things that I absolutely cannot stand about it. Not really any crazy deal breakers, but just things that kind of make me weary to use it. So stick around, we're going to go up close. We're going to take a look at this. I'm not going to build it in this review, but I am going to show you the deck and how I have it wicked up currently. We might actually re-wick it. It's probably due for some new cotton by now. And then we'll come back up, we'll vape on it, we'll talk about it, and I'll give you my final opinion. Thanks. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at the deck section here. I'm going to have to try to get this to focus for you guys. There we go. Take a look at the deck section. You can see I have dual coils in there. These are just some Clapton coils that were thrown in there from a friend, excuse me. You do have dual side airflow, and you also have airflow on the bottom underneath those coils. I don't know if you guys can quite see that, but there is bottom airflow. Okay, and when wicking this up, I know there have been a ton of people that have had problems with wicking this thing up. You're basically going to put just enough to reach into the bottom of this. You don't want to stuff this part right here too tight. You want it to be kind of loose, but not overly loose. Not too tight, not too loose, you know. You don't want to stuff a whole bunch of cotton in there because then it's not going to wick up properly. Okay, guys? So as you can see, you're going to put your cotton through one side, cotton through the other side. Here is your juice reservoirs right here on the side. Okay, one on one side and one on the other. And like I said, airflow here, airflow underneath your coils, which is right like directly underneath, one here and one here, right underneath the coils. That's why the flavor is so good on this RTA, guys, because of that dual airflow top or bottoms and on the sides. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to go ahead, I'm going to wick this up off camera. I will show you how I wicked it up off camera, guys, so you guys can get a good look at it, and then we'll go back up top, we'll finish this review up, vape on it, and I will give you all the good stuff you'll want to know. Stick around. Alright guys, and this will be the down low here. We're going to go take a look at the box. This box is a little bit scratched up. I've had it for a while. Look at the back here, the top, the side, little scratch and sniff, authenticity code, all that good stuff. Go ahead and open her up. This is where your RTA would be, obviously. I have mine out. You get one glass for 6mm mode. You get one glass for 2mm mode. You get 2 extra drip tips, both in the plastic style. This is a wider bore. This is a smaller bore, obviously. You're going to get a chimney extension, guys, which is going to help you extend into that 6mm mode, which you will need, obviously, to put that in. Alright, take that off. You're going to get a baggie with some colored O-rings, some screws, bunch of different O-rings. Slap her back together in case you need to. Also comes with an Allen key, but I believe I took that one out of the box. Now, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the RTA itself. I have it sitting here on top of my Alien at 85 watts. It's coming in about a 0.14. And it's hitting great, guys. I'll tell you what, the flavor on this thing is absolutely amazing. Now you have your airflow down here. You do this. This ring does move in 3 different directions, or 3 different settings. So there's one, and then there's another, and there's another, completely closed. It does lock into place, so you can open it once, clicks into place, twice, clicks into place, and then 3 times, and you are full open. It does have nice airflow. I usually keep mine at full open, or in the morning if I'm just waking up, I'll kind of restrict it a little bit. Now you do have juice flow control, which is what these small windows are right here, and you do have that on both sides. So one here and one here, and simply you just rotate, okay guys, and that'll close off your juice flow or open it. I usually keep it all the way open, obviously, when I'm vaping. Comes with this nice Ultim drip tip, and it's nice. I'm not a huge fan of the Ultim drip tips because I think they look kind of trashy, but it doesn't look too bad. Now the color I got this one in is green. Obviously you can see, not really my choice, guys. Pretty much had to go with what was available, so I went ahead and picked up a green one. Previously you guys saw that I had a black one, but the black one broke. We'll get back into that when we go back up top though. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we are going to take a look at how to wick this guy up, how the coils sit in there. Take a look at the deck section. So brief moment and we'll check it out. Alright guys, now that we have the Kylin wicked up, I'll kind of show you what I mean now. When you're wicking this up, like I said, you don't want to shove a ton of cotton down in here. It's loose. I can move this cotton around pretty easily. You also don't want it sticking out, okay? So I can move this cotton around in there pretty easily. And another thing I found to do is to shove your cotton down in there like so, get it all, you know, crammed in there, if you will, okay, and then you can kind of come on the sides of your cotton here and just kind of lift up a little. Lift up, which will give it that little bit of room right down here at the bottom for that juice to kind of flow in there the way that it should. So you guys can see I got a little bit of excess stuff up here, which I'm really not too worried about, but I'm worried about down here, this cotton being able to move. It's got to be free. It can't be too tight in there, or else it's not going to wick up properly. Okay, so you can see how that can just move around in there very freely, nice and poofy at the top, you know, got these nice big poofs up here at the top. It's sitting very, very well. That's the way that I like to wick mine up, guys. Just enough cotton to fill in just down here, but you don't want it too tight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and juice her up with some of this Lemon Twist Wild Watermelon Lemonade. This is some very good e-liquid. And then we'll go back up top, drip, drop, and we will vape on it and finish this bad boy up. Alright guys, so we've seen the up close, we've seen how we wick it, we've seen all the extra pieces that come with it. Now let's go over a quick few pros and cons to wrap this one up. We're going to start off with the cons, as there are a couple that I've found for this device. Now, con number one may just be mine, maybe the one I was working with. This is my second Kylin. We know that I unboxed one in the past, and the reason is because that the pieces that the Kylin are made out of, well, it's machined well, okay, but the pieces themselves are very thin. So if you were to drop your top cap, if you were to drop the pieces that are in this, there's a good chance that they could dent and then not want to screw back together. In saying that, when you are screwing these pieces together, you need to be careful that you do not over tighten anything, because it will get stuck together, which is what happened with mine. I could not get the top piece that holds the glass down on top of the chimney and everything. It actually threaded up onto my top cap. I could not get it off. I tried the freezer method. I tried everything. Couldn't get it off, and it was broken. I'm not going to call it manufacturer's error. I'm going to call it user error by over tightening. This one I've had now for about a week. I've been very gentle with it, and it's worked very well. It's wicked up well. It's vaped well. Everything has gone very good with it. So that being a con, I would say that you have to be very delicate with this RTA. Might just be mine. No one else's could be like that. If so, it's just a con in my book. Now, another con that might be to some people, it does not have a 510 drip tip adapter. I know that you may not want to use one, but some people would consider that a con. Now, the third con, which is kind of nitpicky, I guess you could say, is that the wicking. Some people have had a lot of problems with wicking this up. Could not get it to wick correctly. I haven't had any problems with that, but I've heard that there have been problems with that in the past. So that may be a con to you, is that yours might not wick up correctly, but mine has done nice and well. You can actually see the bubbles forming where it is wicking right now. So it's wicking up great. I'm getting a nice vape off of it. Great flavor. So let's get to the pros, and I think the pros are pretty good, guys. Pros, you get 3 drip tips. 3 drip tips is always nice. Goon compatible, so you can put all your Goon style drip tips on there, or 810 compatible, whatever you want to call it. Okay, 2 mil mode and 6 mil mode. This RTA holds 6 mils of e-liquid, and the flavor is great in 6 mil mode as well as 2 mil mode. I found that it's a little better in the shorter mode because I would feel like there's less room for the heat to travel. So the 2 mil mode, I'm getting a little bit better flavor. Ease of build, you have that side and that bottom airflow that you guys saw. The airflow is very nice. Now this is full open. If I was to close it down to the lowest, So it doesn't get whistly, it doesn't get whiny, it tends to stay nice and swooshy. The wide open airflow is where I usually keep it. That's pretty much how I like to run it. Like I said, this one's running at about 85 watts and it's doing very well. I'm going to go ahead and take another pull off of it to try to get a little bit of cloud production to show you guys that it will put out with the best of them. Nice, warm, saturated vape, wicking up very well. Flavor is very good. So we've covered the airflow, we've covered the flavor, we've covered the build quality. Overall, guys, very good RTA. I think it is pretty much, I would say, near the top of its class for RTAs, hanging up there with the Pharaoh, with the Azeroth. Very good RTA, guys. I would recommend it to anyone. If you'd like to see some more pictures of this, I have a couple pictures on my Instagram. You can go over there and check it out. There will be a link in the description below. Price-wise, not too bad. You can pick it up for about $30 to $40, which is really, really inexpensive for a good quality RTA. We all know that VandyVape has been making some amazing products lately. All of their RDAs and RTAs that have been coming out have just been on par. I'm sure you guys have seen a review for this Kylin RTA by now. If not, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, as much as for the hiatus as me being gone, that should be over with, guys. I have some videos recorded. I have plenty of content planned in the future for you guys. I'm also even planning a vlog video. I'm thinking about starting a vlog maybe once, maybe twice a week, where we just sit down and we talk about all other things, including vaping. We could do a Q&A segment or some other things that I plan on throwing into the video. So I think that would be pretty cool, and I'm pretty excited to do it. So if you guys would be interested in that, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Let me know what you guys would like to see in a video, because that is ultimately why I am doing this, is to give back to you guys. Now also, we are at 92 subscribers as of currently. Once we hit 100 subscribers, we're going to do a big giveaway. Also, here wrapping up the video, we have a cloud competition this Saturday at the House of Vapes in North Lima, Ohio. If you guys are local, I'm sure you know where it's at. Stance Liquids is going to be coming in from Wisconsin to kind of host the event, and also I am promoting it. So that should be really, really cool. If you are local, please make sure to try to stop by. It's going to be a good time. There is no entry fee. You can just show up and blow some clouds, guys. It should be fun. I'm going to leave all of the normal links down below. My Instagram, Stance eLiquid, also a promotional code you can use to get 15% off of some of the eLiquids that sponsor the channel. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, I enjoyed making it. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. Do all of the normal stuff, guys. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Share this video. Get it out there to kind of show your friends. It would help me out a lot, and it only takes a very brief period of time. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, I'm out of here.